I've been trying to figure out why there's so much loserthink on social media, more than usual, and specifically around the Wuhan virus. And at first I thought to myself, oh, it's just because I'm noticing it more, because there's a new topic for people to be dumb about. So I'm just, tuned to it, so I'm just noticing it more. But there was a similarity to it that I kept saying to myself, why is there this weird similarity to the things people are saying that don't make sense? And unfortunately, I found the source. I found the mothership, and here's what I'm talking about. I keep seeing people comparing the Wuhan virus to regular flu death rates. And people will say, well, regular flu death rate is tens of thousands a year. The Wuhan virus has only killed a few. Relative to that, there you go. And every time somebody does that, I just say to myself, stop it! Stop it! The stupidity is drowning me! Stop comparing the wrong things. Who compares a problem which by its nature is going to be logarithmically, exponentially increasing, but it's just starting? Who compares that to something that's already run its full course? Well, not smart people. Smart people do not compare a regular virus that's already done a full year of killing people to something that just started. Because wouldn't you expect the regular flu would be a big number, because it's already done, and the new one is just starting? Who compares those? Who is so dumb to say that in public over and over again, besides the President of the United States? Sorry, the President did the same thing. I'm not going to give him a pass on that. And then I turned on TV last night to Fox News, and I'm watching Sean Hannity say that. And I thought to myself, well, Sean, you're a smart guy. It's good context to say the regular flu kills this many. I think that's good to know. And I'm happy that people are reporting that. But then he says, and the Wuhan flu is, only killed this many. And then I'm waiting for Sean to say, but it's just starting, so you shouldn't compare something just starting to something that's already done. So I'm waiting for Sean to say that, and then he changes the topic. He keeps talking, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, maybe he'll circle back to it. And then he doesn't. He doesn't. And I'm thinking, that's where this is coming from. That's where it's coming from. It's coming from Fox News. I read an article last night. Who was it? Was it Margaret Sullivan or something? Who said that it would save lives if Rupert Murdoch would bear down on Fox News and tell him to stop saying basically that. And when I read that, I thought, come on, this is just inside baseball, and it's not going to save lives if Fox News reports things differently. And then I watched Sean Hannity's show, and I thought, no, I agree with that. I agree with that. If Rupert Murdoch wants to be responsible during this crisis, he should talk to Sean Hannity and tell him to stop doing that. He should actually just say, look, I'm the boss. It's an emergency. Normally I don't bother you. You do your show. That's our deal. It's not my opinion that's your show. It's your opinion, Sean Hannity. But stop comparing it to the flu and then stopping. It's fine to compare it to the normal flu and say, but people, we're just starting. So, this new one is 10 times more dangerous. We think it could be far bigger than a regular flu. That would be great. But Sean Hannity, I think you need to raise your game a little bit for the greater good. I'm not going to put this, because it's an emergency, I don't like to be hard on people. I'd rather that I would coerce people to be on the same side. So Sean Hannity, and by the way, I'm a huge admirer of Sean Hannity's skill stack. I think I've talked about that before. If you look at the number of skills that Sean Hannity puts together to do what he does, it's jaw-dropping. I mean, he has a lot of skills that fit together really well. But I don't think one of them is economics, as far as I know. I don't think it is. And economists and scientists are better at comparing things. And I think because it's a national emergency and people do need to take this seriously, I think that, Sean Hannity, I would like to ask you directly you can still make, obviously, it's still helpful to say that normal flu kills a lot of people, but put it in context, please. Please. I mean, it's an emergency. We need to have the best information out there we can.